Hello again and welcome back to another one, and today we have a couple of topics to cover as we got some spicy updates from Luminate, Billboard's official data source for the charts, and we got the latest Luminate index for the first quarter of 2025, and you wouldn't believe the rappers who topped the list based on the metrics used to rank artists in the United States, and this was based on the top 250 artists in the United States for the first quarter, and we'll expand on this in a moment. And today we also have a special announcement we'll expand on in a moment, and today we'll be starting with more that's come from Drake's battle with UMG as he accused the label of defamation using the viral hit Not Like Us that Drake believes includes defamatory lyrics that was pushed unfairly by UMG. And following a small win that Drake secured a few days ago, we got an update from UMG that goes, all thanks to music business worldwide, Universal warns Drake, be careful what you wish for, as rapper updates complaint to target Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl show. And from music business worldwide, here's the statement from UMG. Drake, unquestionably one of the world's most accomplished artists, and with whom we've enjoyed a 16-year successful relationship, is being misled by his legal representatives into taking one absurd legal step after another. In Texas last November, his counsel instituted a legal proceeding with much fanfare and bluster. On Monday, they quietly dropped the case. In New York in January, Drake's counsel filed a defamation lawsuit fearful of being sanctioned by the court for asserting false allegations. Tonight, they amended the complaint to withdraw them only to add more baseless allegations. 2 weeks ago, his representatives celebrated a quote win, the granting of a routine discovery motion. That win will become a loss if this frivolous and reckless lawsuit is not dropped in its entirety, because Drake will personally be subject to discovery as well. As the old saying goes, be careful what you wish for. Both the Texas and New York proceedings are an affront to all artists and creative expression. Should his legal representatives seamlessly keep the New York lawsuit alive, we will demonstrate that all remaining claims are without merit. It is shameful that these foolish and frivolous legal theatrics continue. They are reputationally and financially costly to Drake and have no chance of success. And boy, this hit social media and sparked split reactions as expected, as on one end, some are quoting lyrics from Kendrick Lamar. UMG said, "Don't tell lies about me and I won't tell the truth about you." While on the other end, in Drake's corner, we got responses like, "Man, he really going to war with a corporation for the betterment of other artists. My GOAT is such a brave man. Folded hands emoji."
Who believes that? Because if you believe that, I need to go and get my psychological assessment kit. If you believe that, I need to go and get my psychological assessment kit, and you need an intelligence test right now.
Now, to pretend that this isn't in Drake's interest is pushing it, but people are free to believe what they want to believe. And another user expanded, so the people that tried to stop Discovery a few weeks ago are now telling the man that wanted to start Discovery to be careful what he wishes for, laughing my freaking bum off, say it ain't so, laughing and loudly crying emojis. And like we already pointed out, this is all over the place, as some believe the whole statement can be summed up with these quote, "You expose how we butted for Kendrick, and we will have no choice but to expose how many years we did it for you." And this takes us back to what 50 Cent already said about this, that whatever Drake is accusing UMG of doing, they did it, but the only problem is they also did it for him in the past. So now that the current is not flowing in his direction, he's got a problem with it. And on a side note, some believe that this was dumb coming from UMG's lawyers. Check it out. This is a crazy statement to make. Their lawyers are freaking idiots. Imagine you get sued for defamation. Instead of trying to show your innocence, your response is, "You thought that was bad. Okay, what's this?" They can't be this freaking stupid. But perhaps just like the headline stated, this was meant as a threat to Drake. As if you recall, it also includes the segment about how Drake will also be subject to discovery as well. And perhaps this is about what 50 Cent already stated, that by exposing themselves, they will also have to expose Drake and how they've been using the same techniques to prop up his career, which will be damaging to both, sort of like a kamikaze type of maneuver. And check this out in response to the statement, "You're worried about the wrong thing." Does this warning not make it clear that they are lying about supporting Kendrick in this beef? LOL, I don't care. If they prove that Drake was botting, we knew that. If they botting a song in hopes of derailing another man's career, then we got a problem. Although some see this differently. Translation, they are trying to save whatever money they can make off of Drake before they drop him. They don't want to lose out on their investment, but if he pushes them further, they will release evidence proving the PDF file allegations aren't baseless. But personally, I don't think this is about the PDF file allegations and more about the techniques that were used during the battle. For instance, the botting allegations, and also claims on if some outlets were paid to sway the opinions of people on social media. Personally, that's the segment I'm looking forward to the most. And on Curtis King TV, we got to hear from TDE's president, Punch, who shared his thoughts on the genesis of the battle and also how, quote, light-skinned rappers took it personal after Kendrick dropped his Control verse. And on the light-skinned rappers, check out a snippet from Curtis King TV.
Where the hell does this start? Is it the Control verse that this whole Kendrick versus Drake situation?
I can give you my perspective. And yeah, to my perspective, that's where it started. You know, Dot did the whole thing and it's a competition thing, not a I hate you thing. You know what I mean? We rapping. I'm trying to be better than everybody. You should be too.
Right.
A lot of people took it personal.
Why do you think that was missed, especially when we know this is a highly competitive environment?
It was all the light-skinned niggas.
That's why I want to be traded from this team. I told y'all, trade me. My mama named me D''WAN.
Bro, no, I'm joking, but I'm kind of serious at the same time.
No, you're not. You're not joking. I'm with you. I agree.
Pusha T tweeted Dot and said, "I hear you loud and clear, Kendrick Lamar." Meek Mill seen Dot in the club, walked up and shook his hand, said, "I got to get you back." When my guy Cole seen Dot, that ended up escalating to the fight with him and Puff.
Oh no.
Then with Drake, he doing interviews like he really upset about it.
He was very upset. That Elliot Wilson was telling.
Right. And like that kind of threw everybody for a loop. It's like, huh?
And on one end, some users agree. Thank you. Drake was acting like a pure clown during that time after Control. Like Kendrick didn't even say ish, it is rap, compete, MFer. But doing all that hurt crybaby ish on interviews was weak as F. Haha, jokes on you, high five, I'm bulletproof. And on this note, another user expanded on the light skin point. Cole definitely took it personal too, just privately. However, some believe this conversation is weird. What is with these weird bomb dudes and hating on light-skinned dudes? Y'all let your colorism jealousy make you center them dudes in all your little punches. Suspect bomb F-boys, just say you like him light, clown, LOL. And to be honest, I don't think skin shade had anything to do with it, and more of the fact that the three rappers have been compared for over a decade now. And that's where the whole Big Three thing comes from. It has been Drake, Cole, and Kendrick Lamar fighting for the top spot in their generation when it comes to who is the best lyricist and biggest rapper overall. So I don't think it had anything to do with skin shade, more like they were fighting for the top spot and were always compared. So of course they were gonna take the Control verse more personal compared to the others who were mentioned. But this is just my opinion. If you think differently, tell us below in the comment section. And TDE's president also spoke about Drake still throwing subliminal shots at Kendrick Lamar, where he also revealed what it was like after Kendrick Lamar recorded his Like That verse. Check out a snippet.
What was the energy like internally when the Kendrick versus Drake battle first kicked off with that Like That verse?
It had been bubbling for a while. We was pretty closed mouth about it. Didn't say much. You'll hear little subliminals. But I got to the point now where I'm like, I'm gonna speak on it if somebody asks me, because now it's about legacy. Like usually we just let things go how they go. We know what the truth is or whatever, but now it's like, okay, I speak on certain things. So I think I was just getting ready to go out of town on tour with SZA when Dada came by the studio. So I didn't see him, I missed him. And he played the record for Top. I talked to Top, he told me a little bit about the record. Then I hit Dot. I'm like, it's going down. Let's see what's up.
Hey, what was his demeanor?
Laughing. People think that it's so serious and this whole thing, like, right. That stuff is funny. This nigga's from Compton, California, bro.
That part.
Where you grew up at, it's serious over there. Nigga, we talking about music, bro. So it's like, it's funny. It's still for fun in the spirit of competition.
Right. What was your impression when you heard first person shooter?
I heard it. I mean, the nigga Drake do so many subliminal shots. It's like, I can't keep up. And they dope too. Don't get me wrong. Like, the boy can rap for sure. But it's like I can't keep up and try to keep dissecting everything that's being said. But Dot felt the way.
And while this sparked reactions like, they are obsessed with Drake, it is weird, to this a user hit back with, the same way Drake was obsessed with Kendrick being the Grammy favorite. And to this the initial user escalated with, F Drake, you Kendrick stans are cockroaches. And moving on to the next point, Luminate's index for the first quarter of 2025 is here. And for those who don't know, Luminate is the official data provider for Billboard charts, and the Luminate index takes these categories into consideration: streaming footprint that accounts for 30%, social media footprint that accounts for 15%, and from the survey, artist awareness that accounts for 25%, public appeal accounts for 15%, and engagement scores for another 15%. And the engagement scores metric includes tune-in, live events ticketing, live stream ticketing, brand engagement, and more. And as it stands for the first quarter of 2025, the number one rap/hip hop artist in the United States is Eminem at number 1, and his overall rank across all genres is at number 5. And you wouldn't believe who came in at number 2. Based on the index's methodology, Snoop Dogg comes in at number 2 with an overall rank of number 11. At number 3 we got Kendrick Lamar with overall rank of 21, and at number 4 is another surprise, 50 Cent, whose overall rank is number 38. And Rod Wave completes the top 5, and 6 to 10 goes Drake, Metro Boomin, Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne, and Kevin Gates. And to be honest, when it comes to the big 3 conversations, J. Cole has been getting left behind when it comes to these reports, as he came in at number 17 and didn't make the overall top 100, where he came in at number 103, just one spot above Tupac, which is crazy, all things considered. And in the first quarter, even Notorious B.I.G. ranked higher at number 13 for rappers and number 94 overall across all music genres. Dr. Dre also made the top 25 for hip-hop music and ranked at number 147 overall, while other hip-hop legends like Nas and Jay-Z didn't make the top 250. And I'll be looking forward to your thoughts on this one. Do you find any of this surprising, based on the metrics used by the Luminate index? And before we end it, we got a throwback to Gucci Mane comments about Eminem when he brought up the point about riding around in your whip blasting his music. And this made a comeback on Reddit a few hours ago. Gucci Mane explains why he's the king of rap, not Eminem or Jay-Z. And I thought now's a great time to revisit a post that went viral a few weeks ago when someone posted this on X. People aren't honest about Gucci Mane's music. Dude dropped 5 million songs and 40 of them was playable, basically Lil B. And overall, I'll be looking forward to your thoughts in the comment section. And if you enjoy this content, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more. And remember, you can also become a supporter by hitting the join button, and we already got some supporters. Special shout out to Loki Dean, Esco7183, and Skibidi Toilet Alpha Sigma, who were the first 3 to become members. Thanks again, and thanks for watching. See you on the next one.